Now I'm going to explain a fourth experiment, single layer perception. First, here we want to read a dataset into a pandas data frame. The first step is any data science project is to load the dataset. CSV file are commonly used. Pandas provide pd.read, etc. And and the second, we are using data inclusion means for null values. Some datasets may have missing values. Replace the missing numeric values with the mean of the column to avoid losing data. And the second one, we have another one is labeling and label encoding. That is used for categorical to numerical. We want if we want to change categorical to numerical, so we are using label encoding. Perceptrons requires numerical inputs, so categorical features must be converted to numbers. Why they are converting? Uh, cannot work directly with the missing values or non-numerical data. And step 3 is we are calculating x, input x and target y. Independent variable x and feature that the model used to predict. Dependent variable is a target that model should be predict. Why we are doing this separates the data into input and output for learning process. And fourth one is standardized input features. This is used for to extract a feature. For mean it will be 0 and variance it will be 1 by using a formula. And it helps fast and stable learning, prevents features with the large values for smaller ones. And fifth one is splitting data into training and testing. We are splitting the data into training and testing. In the training and testing, uh, in the train the model will be trained, and in the testing it will evaluate the model on unseen data. And the next one is assigning a learning rate, number of iterations, learning rate. That means step size used to update weight. Other, that means too long means unstable, too small means slow learning, like that. Number of iterations, number of times the model will go through the training set. And initial weight is usually small random numbers or zeros. It will be bias means shifting the decision boundary. And step 7 is, and seventh question, final weight of an input. Final weight of for each trainee, it will calculate a weighted sum. And weighted update is how the model learns. And the displaying the final weights after training. The final weight for each feature represent its importance in the classification. And the ninth question is plotting the graph. Plotting during training, calculate the error at the each iteration. Plot iteration versus we are calculating to visualize learning process. Why we are doing this means help checking convenience and stability of the training. And tenth one is predicting the class. Use the final learned way to predict unseen data to evaluate how will the model generalize. And the 11th question is conversion matrix. Why we are using the conversion matrix means to measure the quality of a classifier beyond simple accuracy. Thank you.